cardboard stage of the build process is important for several reasons. Obviously, it helps the owner to walk through a true three-dimensional floor plan, which you will see here in a few weeks. But it is also a time to test ideas and prove concepts. Let's see. Yep. Okay. The reason I'm working on this is because I'm also working on the toilet sliding out from under the armoire. Before I can lock into how that toilet's going to come in and out, I've got to make sure that my armature for a lagoon table is going to work in conjunction with that toilet. Some of the concerns and constraints I have to worry about are, the range of motion on this lagoon. I did a video on installing a lagoon in my pleasureway, where the main secret is to offset the table on this outer pivot point. That's how you get the most flexibility and options. For instance, right here now, he's a little far away. Sam's a big guy. He's tall. So I want to give him as much leg room as possible over here. And we're going to also have a platform. I'm building a lounge, a raised floor area here. We'll use it for storage. The toilet's actually coming out on recessed slides within that platform. But right now, I got to make sure that Sam, who's a lot bigger than me, is going to be comfortable. A couple things I have to worry about is, can Sam get in and out easily? Okay. Got to watch out that he doesn't hit his head on the shelf either now or when he's going to use the toilet. So seems like it's going to be comfortable for him. There's a number of ways he can move it out of his way to get in and out. Now, what about the bathroom? Let's say he's got to use the toilet. How do we work on that? That is a different move. That way you spin around and you slide this over this way. I put this piece of tape here to give me a reference point so I can figure out these moves as I'm going. Now, right now, this table's too big. It's a beautiful fit. It's too beautiful. It's too tight. We can't have that. You'll be scraping on your furniture. So I'm going to take away a little bit of this length of the table, right? We'll give ourselves an inch of playroom. But then that way, the range of motion is pretty good. Now he can come over here, pull out the toilet, and do his business. Some people in the last video have commented how they'd want privacy around their toilet area. That's fine. It's a personal thing. Personally, when I'm in my van, I've thought long and hard about taking my bathroom door off because it just gets in the way. In van number 1 that I built, I did have soundproof curtains and light tight curtains that came around the toilet area. I wouldn't use them. Van life is very different than house life. And you would find after living in a van or any RV for that matter, for any length of time, your habits change. And one of those habits is because you're so in touch with your waste, it's no longer a big, sensitive, touchy topic. Just get your business done and get on with the day. You want a door, you want a wall, you want a curtain, we'll put one in your van. Now I can move on to the toilet. Oh, did I show you this? I took the galley out just so you could see what I got going on with this armoire. The galley's not removable, at least not in this van. But now you can see what we got going on here. Proof of concept. That's what this is. The whole van in cardboard, proof of concept, sizes, proportions, walk through. Sam's coming. He's going to get a chance to live in the van day after day, and we're going to make decisions, and we're going to fit him like I was tailoring him with a suit. Armoire. Okay. Last week, you saw me build this side. This is all, when it's finished and we build for real, it's going to be 1 inch 80/20, very lightweight. Very little mass. I may wrap it with canvas, Sunbrella canvas, something lightweight. But these things have, I've sized them and I've got the range of motion down perfectly. They can open 180 degrees for a shower, and then you'll slide the toilet out. The toilet lives right underneath this armoire in the shower box, and that opens up this lounge area. When Sam decided he didn't want his desk in the doorway and he would prefer a larger lounge area, originally we had the toilet living here. So now the toilet's got to live in the shower, pull it out when you need it. When you want to take a shower, you open up these armoires, you slide the toilet out, you got a full shower. You only need a curtain across the front. I got a nice tall curb, 6-inch curb, so that your shower curtain will drop down. All of my PVC walls drop into the shower pan. So even if there is a leak, it all leaks into the pan and out. I don't talk about leaks. Don't use the L word. So here's what we have in the armoire. Here, I've got a nice big cabinet. This could be shelves, could be hanging clothes. Depends what Sam wants. This can be configured any which way. I've got 2 big drawers here. At least I've left space for 2 big drawers and the cabinet over here. This side is another little clothes cupboard with adjustable shelves. And underneath is a laundry drawer. Isn't that cute? Look at that. Look at a little laundry drawer. Let's move on. So this is an idea I have for the mechanism to deploy this toilet. It's very rough right now, but I've got a lot of confidence in the system. I'm not going to play with this too much right now because we're still involved in the cardboard build. But the basic idea here is linear actuation, whether it's done electrically, by hand to keep it simple, or maybe a series of springs and pulleys, which is what I began doing with the futon in van number 1. And while I abandoned that concept there, I think this would be a very good application to bring it back out. If I can counteract the forces, because as this travels out, you see this, it sends the weight off the end, cantilevered off the other side of this thing, and that makes it difficult to move. Some springs and pulleys would help that. We're going to have a platform here, as I mentioned. This whole lounge area is elevated from this point of the van floor. You've seen that done in plenty of ProMaster builds. So that gives me this depth to work with on this mechanism. I'll have a beautiful open cave right here with an access hatch in order to do all this. So we're not going to get too deep into it right now. I've got another idea I want to play with today. I got really excited about this over the last couple of days. I began this concept with the Vagabond van and how to deal with these upper regions of the sidewalls in a ProMaster. Very happy with what I did in the Vagabond van. So now I'm going to take it a step further and refine it and add to it. So I'm really excited to show you that. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Is this adorable? Oh, look at how nice this looks. This is so cute. Here's my thinking here. This is the bed area, right? And they're going to be sleeping east-west. So their heads are here. Their feet are down there, like that. I've got a nice big wall cabinet over their feet. A lot of storage. That's good. It's over their feet. It's not encroaching on their personal space. Over the heads, I see some van builders putting these cabinets, big cabinets over their heads. The mattress is here. When you're laying on that mattress with everything you got under it, it's here. You don't have a lot of room there. You got this cabinet encroaching on your face. No good. You could hit your head there. So in Vagabond, we did a nice smooth panel with reading lights on either side. It was a nice feeling. You were not closed in, okay? Then I got to thinking, there's a lot of space inside the wall cavity of this van. And as I said in an earlier video, once you understand the contours of each of these vans, the Sprinter or the ProMaster, this is the ProMaster, once you start to understand and relate to these contours, you can work with them. So as I said, there's a nice deep cavity. Look at the space behind this edge. It's even larger in the Sprinter. When we get you over there, you'll be amazed. Look how nice this fits in. I like how that just clicks in. Anyway, so I took advantage of that space. You know what we're talking about? Beyond this, 3 inches. 3 inches. And then I came out 4. So now I've got a 7-inch shelf. And when you're lying in the bed, it does not encroach on your personal space. You can actually do a sit-up, although I don't know why you would want to, and not hit your head. Nice. Now you got a little storage cubbies here for whatever you want to put in. The next step, again, following the contours, I did this in the Vagabond van. You've got a flat one here, an angled one, and then this one. Now, the wall that's going to surround the window is here. We put another panel here. Okay, that gets mounted in this way, right? We leave it square. It gives us this open channel under here for LED strip lights. You can put one here and you can put one here. I had a white light and a red light in the Vagabond van. Nice. Easy to get to, easy to replace. You pop this panel off, there's your lights. That's the whole point. The whole build philosophy in the Humble Road Van Studio is to be able to get at things to repair them when they break. Not if they break, when. So I'm digging this. What do you think, Sam? You like it?